It's your boy Demont here with another video. So today, right? Well, today, great, right? After that full moon or black moon spread I did, I cleaned up and I wanted to draw two cards, or actually, I wanted to draw one card to have for today, but two end up popping out. And of course, you're right. You ready? I'm gonna show you the first one that popped out, Aries. And then the second one that popped out, Leo. It seems like Leo definitely wants to come out with a message. The fact that Aries and Leo is here as well, but also I pulled these cards as well. As you can see, the Six of Wands was in reverse for Aries, and then it was the Phoenix Rising for the Heal Yourself, and then I have the Citrine for the Crystal Healing for that, and then I have the Help from Above, and then hold on, hide the chat. All right, there we go. There we go. Maybe I should. I'm gonna fix this shortly. Alright. The Help from Above, I got the Obsidian. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I was just watching a reading that was referring to getting some obsidian, and I was gonna buy some, but then I realized I already got some, but now I see why I had to go and buy some. It's in preparation for a Leo. That's what it is. But I also got the Devil card with him. So it was just like this. Because I think the Heal Yourself card came after. I'll do it like that. And then today I did a bunch of unboxings for a couple oracles, and I ended up pulling the Time card from the Sacred Earth. Yeah, Sacred Earth oracles. And then I ended up pulling up Knossos from the Sacred Sites oracle. I end up pulling the the Three of Wands from the Aleister Crowley's Thoth, if I'm spelling that right, or if I'm saying that right, Tarot. The Water Element Sensing from the Black Moon miniature, the mini deck I have now. And then Lilac I pulled for the Botanical Inspirations. So I'll do a Isis Oracle later, maybe, if I can remember the way I know I talk, right? Alright, so these cards specifically I want to look at before I even dive into these cards. Or actually, no, how about we save those for last? Maybe that goes with the oracle. But with the Aries, Phoenix Rising, Six of Wands in reverse though, and the Citrine is about, it's this chakra. It's that, I feel like that's the solar plex. Could be the solar plex, or it's the solar plexus is number 4. Citrine
efficiency of the crystal. It holds the power of the sun and is effective in providing vitality and realistic rectitude for judgment. It creates ideas by executing certain plans in order to overcome chaotic situations rather than making ambiguous reasonings. It makes realistic results possible. It is a crystal good for contracted energy or recharging and regenerating. Corresponding chakra is the third chakra, yellow. Energy, well, they're not going to tell me the actual. Okay, well, it's the third chakra. So that could be, again, the solar plexus, right? And I'm reading for the citrine. And this is for the Aries, right? Um, it activates courage, vitality, and lively energy to the weakened heart. It increases self-confidence by raising assurance and courage. Application in life, it is good when used as a necklace or a ring during meditation, and a crystal globes is used. Okay. So it seems like, and that's probably why that Six of Wands is in reverse. You are, yeah, it seems like you are struggling to move forward with this. It's the Phoenix Rising, right? Actually, how about we just pull out the book? I feel like these two in specific was the reason why they came out. Well, where did I put the book at now? That's crazy. I was flaunting this. I was hidden. That's why I was like, I was flaunting this book all day in the readings, and then this box all day in the readings, because I've been moving so much. Right. But it just seems like you're stuck with trying to move forward. I think with that Phoenix Rising there, that also could be exactly what that entails. It's just like you're trying to have that moment of that Phoenix Rising moment, but it's more so like, I guess you need to do some healing. Let's see. 32. Everything in your life is falling apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with renewed strength. Exactly. This is not a time to create, but a time to sweep away everything that has not worked in your life. The reason so many things are breaking down and not going your way is because the old cycle of your life is completing. You may feel that you are walking through the fires of life right now in order to be cleansed and purified for your rebirth. Soon you will not recognize yourself. You are reclaiming your spirit. If possible, try to isolate yourself from chaos surrounding you. Now is the time for you to feel any pain that you have previously suppressed so that you can heal. Didn't I say that? The universe has plans and opportunities that are better than you can imagine. So let go and trust and anticipate what is coming. Write down what you are afraid to let go of. Number your fears from the worst thing that could happen to the smallest fear. Then write down what could be the possible gift of facing that fear. Place your hands on the part of your body where you feel the most fear. Say to yourself or out loud, I am willing to let this fear go. Imagine being able to take this sensation of fear out of your body and into the palm of your hands. Envisage that the fear becomes a bird. Surrender the bird to a higher source and visualize it flying away. Repeat the words surrender several times. Exactly. It's definitely cutting any distractions out. The six of wands in reverse, that's supposed to be, it's supposed to be the victory, but apparently it's not. So with this again, with the water element in, is here. If we're going with the astrology cards, right? If I'm talking to the Aries or the Leo. Also, this could just also be for me because I found out in my Vedic astrology, right? I'm a Leo sun and an Aries moon. And then we got the water sign here for sensing. But, I mean, even if you're Aries sun or Leo moon, right? Just, it don't matter. You just could be in this energy, right? Or fire, Leo, where, this is Leo season now. So this is like, we're getting close to Leo's gate. So all that fire, that passion is going to come out. So trust what you're sensing. Start to tap into your senses or go with the flow of your senses. And maybe I should also go into Leo then, because I individually, right? But Leo is I will. Help from above, the devil, and obsidian. We already know what the devil is. That's your addictions, your bad habits, that codependency to certain things that, certain temptations, I will say. I'm not trying, I want to do the best that I can not to belittle or degrade anybody. We all go through our situations, and these masculines, they may be narcissistic, but we all are learning about things. We, as much as empathic as we are, they are just as the extreme of a narcissist. So you can't get mad at them for matching you in a sense, just the opposite energies of, matching you. Their energy matches their low vibing energy matches your high vibing energy. So I think that's why this that obsidian and help from above is here. I'm gonna go to 27 because I know this is a Leo that I'm connecting to, and I feel like this could be, I know an Aries, and that could be that could be my cousin, and I know he's going through some things. Well, he's going through some things. Don't know if it's black magic or he's literally like, oh yeah, duh, dumb. Like I said fucking before, he is awakening. He keeps thinking that he's cursed or he's like somebody put a curse on him, and that he's just hearing things. But like that dude, he's a channeler. He don't even realize how powerful of a channeler he is. Like, let's go to the heal yourself, right? And that Leo, he has gifts as well. I know he can read my mind in some way, shape, or form. He has some type of psychic ability. I know it. Especially with this help from above here. I know once they get in contact with his ass, he gonna come through. And that's why that devil is here. You got the help from above, which is like insinuating angels and shit, and then you got the devil here. Like, come on now. I know it's that Leo, that, the big Leo that I know. I mean, it could be the little Leo that I know, the new young one that's around now. And this also could be another Aries as well that I know that was in that group of that runs with the little Leo. That's funny. But it says, help from above. Your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. I know that's right. You better be praying to God. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you to heal and open your heart. There is a higher order and timing to all things. You're being asked to work on your self-worth so that you can receive your greatest good in the form of incredible love, life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. Keep asking for help, higher help, and intervention in any area of your life. Then follow your intention and lower your barriers. Let go of any notion of how divinity will bring about your deepest heart's yearning. It may not be in the package you would expect, but it will be life altering. Your heart is about to be challenged to open wider than ever before. They that may require you to feel some fear and pain. Do not run away from this experience. Take steps forward with faith that your greater good is coming. I know that's right. And with that Leo energy there, your pride. It's your pride. I know it's that fucking pride. It's like a double edged sword. I will say that. That pride is a double edged sword with you Leos. Place your hand on your heart. That lion's heart. Ask yourself clearly what you desire. Imagine what it looks like and feels like to have this. Exactly. Break free from that addictions. Also, this obsidian is something about the third eye. That third eye chakra. I'm gonna read the obsidian too for the properties and stuff like that. Let's see. Then surround this image with silver light. Imagine sending this image with the silver light into the middle of the universe. Ask that you receive this image of something much better. Take a moment to reflect on feeling good like you already have the help you require. Oh, and then the less I know, the better by Tamed Impala. Look at that. Because it reminds me of the strength card, which is like, strength, taming, gaining strength. It always shows like a woman trying to like tame the lion. So, but I feel like this lion right here is like, it's needing to be untamed. I think they've been in the shackles for way too long. They've been in the shackles with the devil way too long. And it's like, help is here. Oh, and that's probably why these cards were necessary to be pulled, right? Help from above, the devil, Again, as you see, there's a green man here. Oh shit. Maybe he is the devil, right? Maybe you are the devil, right? But again, help from above. Let me tell you, right, how God works. Because the story of Job, right, it's very crucial that you know that, so, that was all like a deal going on with God and Satan, which again, I this is gonna sound a little dirty, but take it for what it is, but get your mind out of gutter. But because I look at God and Satan being the same person, it's just that's his dark side, But it's because it's God though. It's such a powerful force that it's an entity of its within its own self that he can't even quote unquote control, but can only really really have a conversation with. It can only tickle his fancy. So that's why you got the whole story of Job anyway, because it's like Satan coming in, basically telling God that I could basically tempt this person to do this, that, and the third, and he can basically follow me, right? But Job, on the other hand, was a real good follower of the Lord. He had great faith. Everything that the devil threw at him, he never, not once, in no way, shape, or form, doubted God, shamed God, forsaken God, blamed him for anything. He just looked at it like, he took it to the chin like a man. He's just like, shit happens, and like, I know that there's something beyond me that this is happening. He was very much an intellectual. That's why, God is very specific about his chosen people. He don't just pick people and they just gonna fail the assignment. If the people that he chooses, they gonna follow through, even if they doubt themselves so much, aka Moses. Because Moses was definitely a self-doubter. He doubted himself to no ends, and even in some points, because he doubted himself, he fucked up in certain points, but he still, got the assignment. Look at that. See? Maybe I'm saying I'm talking too much. Help from above is here. Obsidian, right? That's 31. Also, that could be significant. Candy is playing now by Cameo. I don't know why I feel like that's giving me Leo energy. I don't know why I feel like that lead singer, that lead the lead singer is a Leo. But then again, you know, they all in the entertainment business. But efficiencies of the crystal obsidian. Obsidian holds great power, and the positive effects appear quickly. It can drastically eliminate and neutralize the traumatic elements of busy people in society. Ooh. Cataract purification is very important, and it heals the deep soul. It has the function of telling the truth, so it can be used when necessary. Oh, I don't even got it on me, but it's over there. Yeah. The sixth chakra is the corresponding chakra that is indigo, right? Open my eye, third eye, Chris Brown, right? Energy, it can restore the energy wasted or sacrificed and reset it to your advantage. Oh shit, maybe I need to go get some obsidian then. I'm gonna do that first thing tomorrow. Oh, well, yeah. When I get paid. Application in life. Place it on the respective spot, which is the third eye. It's like right between the eyebrow, right on your like in between the eyebrow and the forehead. And a big obsidian is fit for spiritual activity. And that's it. Alrighty. So sensing, right? Water element. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Yeah, Cancer, spicy. Who the hell is a spicy? Scorpios. Exactly. You could be dealing with a spicy ass Scorpio. Shit. And if you are, please hit me up. I am your go-to guy on how to deal with a Scorpio, because I have two parents that are Scorpios, and I think they're out to get me. Not to get me, but to stop me from my Phoenix rising. And you know what's so crazy? Like I said before, I'm a Leo sun, but then I'm an Aries moon in my Vedic. So, you know, if we're sensing, right, if we're getting into my moon sign Aries, then this is where I really need to activate it. So citrine and obsidian is what I need to get as well. Goodness. Sorry about that. Had to take a little smoke break. All right. So like we said before, we have the time here. Only time will tell, right? But again, there's a healing process. I think this is what this is. Take time out to heal yourself. Leos and Aries, specifically, that are dealing with water signs or have a hard time dealing with their emotions or tapping into their emotions or their sensings. Whatever they're sensing, give it some time to process them whatever it is that you're sensing. Gnosos, right? Because I did the unboxing, right, of this, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read it again to y'all. Where's that box at? That's for the sacred sites, right? And then we also want to get the sacred earth out. And as you also see that, like, I'm not in it. I'm not really getting too much intuitive messages. This is more like really just healing. Oh, oh. I'm telling you, I feel like when I do random reads, or these random card reads, right? I feel like they be giving me ideas to have like my own special like material. Oh, why? Wait. Why was I about to pull the card again? I don't know, but at the bottom of the deck is dependability. I was about to shuffle. That's why I was like stuttering. I got all stuffed up. But it's time. Uh, there's no numbers. Zendaya, Haven't Lost an Angel, is playing. Where the hell's time? Oh, there we go. Earthly meaning, bitterness or frustration over plans gone awry. Feeling if it's too late that you have missed out or that things are not happening quickly enough. Comparisons lead to a sense of failure or lack of joy. Pining for youth and lament time lost through unwise choices. Set a priority or release yourself from anxiety by weighing up what will really matter in a week, a year, or a decade. Spiritual meaning. Feelings, memories, and emotions rise and fall in the oceans of your heart. Sensing, right? I'm sorry, like, about the layout. But again, it's all about my voice. I mean, I can kind of see the cards anyway. Like flotsam, they are surrendered to the shores of consciousness. A space clears and fills with light. The ocean in your heart is but a drop in the waters of creation, beyond the boundaries of time and space. Immerse, weightless, let go, be free. Insight. Our beautiful planet is timeless. Each Earth. Earth doesn't know what day or millennium it is. The calendar we follow means nothing to her. The calendar you follow is but one way of capturing the passing of time. It is a construction, a filter through which we perceive our age or measure of progress through life. The sunrise doesn't wait for an alarm to ring. Life isn't measured by ticks and tocks. How old would you be if you didn't know your age? If there was no such thing as too early, too late, or one day, would it change how you see yourself? There are no expectations of where you should be right now. No milestones, no losings, no winnings, and any races. Time cannot impede the turning of the tide and changing of a season or bringing of a star. Outside of time, this moment is forever. Forever is now. The illusion is lost. Be whole, be present, be timeless. It's funny how, right, the song is Haven't Lost an Angel, right? And it just makes me think about the fallen angel, and it just makes me think about that Leo. And how I swear and then I got the Vlad Dracula deck over here. I'm telling you, we're connecting. I'm connecting to him in some way, shape, or form. I'm an earth sign, so like I know I in my feminine energy. So again, if I really am like trying to connect with the higher source of it all, it's more so the goddess energy of it all. So again, anything of the dark esoteric stuff like that, yeah, that's a little thing that people don't know. Feminine energy is literally the dark. Because if God is light, and if y'all want to look at God as being the man, right? He's masculine, so he's the beginning. The end would be the darkness, which would be the feminine energy, as well. The omega. The omega energy. So and then we have Isis right here as well. But so now we are going to the Sacred Sites deck, to Knossos, which I found was in Greece, right? It's East and Greece, page 90. Right? Knossos. Energy focus escape. Location Crete, Greece, or Crete, Greece. Lower world pass. The Cretan Minotaur, half man, half bull, was trapped within the labyrinth at Knossos by King Minos. The the meandering pattern of the card's depiction of the labyrinth suggests the convolutions of the human brain. Your mind can serve you well or allow you to spiral into despair depending on your conditioning. Has stubbornness or suppressed anger caused you great trouble in your past, even incarceration of some sort? And I kind of felt like that Leo could have been locked up. This Aries could be end up getting locked up, or me in past situations, right? I don't need to put things into the future, but let's look at this is the lower self, the past. So yeah, in the past, I felt like they've been locked up. Perhaps you are too bullheaded. Maybe you need to awaken your femininity. The Monin double axe shown here was used only by women. Those axes right there. Also, too, you may have Taurus in your chart in some way, shape, or form. So if you could figure out where you have Taurus at, or even any Earth in general, all Earth signs have feminine energy. There is no masculine, like Earth symbol. Like all Earth is feminine. So just notice that. So if any Earth sign you come across will always have that feminine energy with them, especially Virgos, because Virgos really are into because they, out of the three signs, they are the only like woman, feminine, that's the virgin, literally. So that's really where the main feminine energy comes from. But the Moen double axe shown here was used by only by women during sacrificial rites in the days of bull worship. Thinking about your past now, allow these acts to cut away any attachments you may still have to unsavory situations and emotions. Like Theseus, who escaped from the Minotaur and found his way out of the labyrinth, you need to seek freedom from your own thoughts about the past. Right? Also, I have a Taurus moon, but that's neither here or there. Middle world. I don't know why I picked up that card. This is still it, right? Middle world. This card shows part of the palace of Knossos. When you think of this maze of rooms and courtyards, do you feel awe or a sense of entrapment? And I did a reading. There's 2 readings about entrapment, so you may want to watch that as well. That could be a great significance. Because we're reading in the middle world, and yeah, that's the present. So that's definitely significant. Built around 2000 BCE, this was a ceremonial center point of the Minoan civilization. It is said that King Minos had the labyrinth at Knossos designed so that no one who entered could find their way out without a guide. Even its architect, Daedalus, was locked up so that he could not reveal its secrets. Daedalus made wings of wax and bird's feathers so that he and his son Icarus could fly to freedom. Daedalus escaped, but Icarus' wings melted when he flew too close to the sun, and he fell to his death. From what do you need to escape right now? Consider I did the same thing too in that unboxing. Perils you face and how you might get burnt. Do not do anything hasty. With patience, you will find light at the end of the tunnel. Notice the snakes. Here we go at the upper world. Potential. Notice the snakes in the hands of the Minoan priests. Do you think of them as evil? Although the Bible depicts the snakes as an agent of destruction, the Minoans honored this empowering creature, which, like an umbilical cord, connects human life with source and represents sexuality and union with the divine. Your kundalini, or life force energy, lies coiled at the base of your spine like a serpent. Then, when it is fully awakened through meditation and flows through the chakras, energy centers of your energetic body, you will experience the sacred bliss that accompanies enlightened state. An enlightened state. Will you take the first steps towards the priests and the ancient worship of the snake by trying the exercise below? Or will fear keep you trapped? If the latter, ask yourself whose fear this really is. Journey into the labyrinth. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the labyrinth. Are you moving with purpose or are you wandering aimlessly? Are you in darkness or do you have a light? This place represents your mind. If you cannot see or find your way, this indicates an aspect of your life is not working well. What needs addressing? Now turn a corner and come face to face with the Minotaur. Do you run or stand firm in your strength? Allow all your fears to surface, for this is what the Minotaur represents. Offer him all that no longer serves you as a sacrifice. When you have finished, a beautiful light shines down upon you. Look up into this light and receive healing from the Minoan priestess. Your Kundalini energy is activated and your chakras are cleared and spin freely. Enjoy this rejuvenating experience as you are restored to your natural life force energy and your old emotional wounds are healed. Step out of the maze and into freedom. And that is Gnosis. So yeah, that's definitely something about who. It's literally like going into stepping into the labyrinth. Escape. It's getting out. Yeah, whatever this energy. Wow, the Phoenix Rising and help from above. Y'all both is like y'all both are connecting. Yeah, it's about escape. Divine timing is at hand, but Three of Wands, waiting. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's the heal. Once you go through the healing process, right? Once you finish this healing process, then you wait for confirmation, right? And once you get confirmation, I feel like these lilacs will be significant. That's funny. Three of Wands. Three of Wands from the Thoth. Where's that box at though? See, I just be moving any and everything. It says virtue. Now, I could probably use it in a sentence, but and still not know what it means, because that's kind of like that's how I am. I am literally an idiot savant. Like I can, it just be certain shit that I can know without really explaining myself. But then that's also like High Priestess shit too. She feels what she knows. She don't really need to read a book. It's just like she just gets downloads and just like she just knows shit. But virtue. Go to Google, right? Let's Google what virtue is. Also, love without tragedy. So that could be a thing. It's funny because the lilac, right? It says, first emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. So maybe that's what That's definitely significant. Maybe maybe I should buy some lilacs. See, look, there I go. There I go. Always trying to buy shit. But like, yeah. Or like, but because I know there's like two masculines, or yeah, no, just two masculines. Not even gonna be that, I'm gonna keep it that general. Two masculines that I know that would definitely need these. Again, I told you my cousin, he's going through something, and it's definitely like a phoenix rising, and it's crazy how you would think with the phoenix rising, with the Six of Wands, like the Six of Wands is here, so it's just like you're almost at that victory. You just got to do some healing, and that's crazy because that's free will right here. That solar plexus, that's yeah. Oh, and that's funny because now we're going into the mother Mary. So again, prayer, heal, help from above. Again, this could be for the whole collective as well, about just tapping into the fire energy. You may have Aries in your chart. You may have Leo in your chart. You may be dealing with somebody that's a Leo or an Aries, Even if you're not, then even if you don't, and you still get a message, that's still what's up. But virtue definition: behavior showing high moral standards. In traditional Christian and angel I can't even say that, but it says angelology. Maybe that's why you're supposed to say it. The seventh highest order of the ninth fold celestial hierarchy. Oh shit. Help from above. I guess. So you got seventh highest order of the ninefold celestial hierarchy. Maybe that could be that also could be some type of spiritual thing. I don't know you. Well, I know. Well, if this is my cousin we're talking about, I already told you about my family background. So like, this is him probably. All right, so here's more definitions. It says, well, here's the first one: behavior showing high moral standards, a quality considering morally good or desirable in a person, a good or useful quality of a thing, virginity or chastity, especially of a woman. And then the second definition was the seventh highest order of the ninth fold celestial hierarchy. A particular moral excellence, a beneficial quality or power of a thing, manly strength or courage, valor. Yeah. So it's about, again, standing in your power. But also, I still feel like this is also like roses, like having the flower, like giving somebody flowers. Because I think it was something about feeling bad about some things. Maybe you feel bad about some things and you want to reconcile with somebody. So like, yeah, 3 of Wands, step into your power. Lilacs, there you go. That would be the first gift you want to give somebody. And it's funny how I was just talking about, right? Oh, wow. Talk about fortune telling, right? Or not fortune telling, but it's not even future telling. It's just foresight. I mean, I guess it's the same shit, but it's also a prediction. But I did a reading, right? Right? Oh, it was in that full moon. It was in that black moon, the black moon astrology. And let me find out these cards are connecting with me, right? Maybe, right? And got the lilac flowers. That's close to Lilith, right? And you see, you got this one chick with her tits out. One chick. That's a goddess, I believe. That's the high priestess. Oh wow, right? High priestess. She feels what she knows. So again, with these readings, these could be significant. So go back into that black moon that black moon reading that I did, because again, this has everything to do with standing in your power. So oh, so wow, so this is probably the continuation, right? These could be two potential suitors as well, you know, because there was a divine, it was a divine partnership, and then there was the twin flame, and at the bottom in that was the entrapment, which was like the recognize we come together for a purpose, right, or something like that. But yeah, you check it out, you take what resonates from that, and then you apply it to your life. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But again, I still feel like with this Three of Wands here, because the Three of Wands is usually about waiting, but I think that once you come out of that healing period, I think that's the waiting, you go and you get a gift. If you don't know what to give them, right? If you don't know what to really give this person, right? I still feel like the flowers, the lilacs, right? Especially if you're a masculine. And it's funny because we're talking about magicians, right? Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. We got two fire signs here that's needing to stand in their power in some way, shape, or form. It's either you recognizing, right? It's either you breaking free from the shackles, right? Or understanding just who you really are, right? But understanding that you still are protected. There's still a mission for you out here to do. I just don't know what it is. I just hope that, that it doesn't keep me stuck and bound. But again, you would probably only do that just to keep me stuck and bound to you, but not to the situation that you get yourself into, which is why you keep yourself away from it. I respect that if that's what you really do. I respect that. But, if there's things there's things that need to be worked on. We have a mission, bro. We got to get on it. And with this help from above, I think your ancestors, even your guardian angels, right? Source itself, God is speaking, right? I'm pretty sure he's connecting. I'm pretty sure you're connecting with me, with this water here in this ocean, right? The sensing. I know both Aries and the Leo. I know y'all feel me, and that's why y'all are stuck. Oh wow. So maybe if you are Aries and a Leo, right, or again in that fire energy, if you're feeling emotional, if you're feeling like emotional out of all of a sudden, it's because you're connecting with somebody as well, or maybe that you forgot. But somebody, or again, it could be some entrapments going on that they need to get stuck. So again, hopefully these videos can get out. I'm doing the best that I can to try to heal my chakras to telepathically connect with the masculines. But I can only do so much on my own without proper training and focus, especially in this environment. It's not a constant upheaval, but I've been here for a while still trying to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing versus what it is that I need to be doing, what it is that I'm supposed to be doing for them. Like I've been like just in this conflict for a while now about like trying to do the things that they need me to do to help me find one bedroom or whatever. But again, when I've explained to them about like my mission, well, I didn't even explain to them about my mission, and I think that's where I failed at. But again, when you have somebody talk about how they don't have no sympathy for people, and they don't want to hear no, oh, woe is me. They didn't say that specifically, but I know the whole like they don't have sympathy, like they not trying to hear all that. They not trying to have sympathy for people. And again, like I get that, especially raised by my mom. I'm not here to throw no pity parties for myself or any fucking thing. But I just know that there's just certain shit that just you gotta draw a line for, and you gotta stand up for yourself. regardless of anything. You feeling certain things. Your feelings. Your feelings are important. They are validated, right? You may not get the validation from these people, but you deserve to be heard regardless. And I think that's what the thing is. Regardless of what had happened, you deserve to be heard. So, oh wow. now I'm getting it, because with the Three of Wands, the lilacs, I'm telling you, with that lilacs, that Three of Wands and this lilacs, that's and this water element sensing, that's going to be a big significance. Maybe not the lilacs, right? But something that's going to get into the emotions, right? That's going to help you stand out. Maybe if this is not for you, right? Or maybe if this is not to give to your person, maybe this is for you, right? As a part of the healing process as well. To help you get that courage to tap into your senses, to get into your emotions. Aromatherapy is also another good alternative as well. Before I started my live, I burnt some incense cones. I got these dragon blood incense cones. They don't smell like the resins that I burnt. I'm like upset. They don't stink or anything. It's like, they smell good, but it's just like, it's not what I was expecting. It's just like, it's not underwhelming. It's just like, it's wasn't what I was looking for. That's all. But you know, you get what you give. And again, it wasn't like a bad buy, because I bought the cones, and then like there's like this powder as well that I have. Again, it don't smell like the resins. So again, not a waste, but just wasn't the smell that I was trying to get. Because this smell from the resins, it's very strong, but it's like, oh my God, it's just like, it just smells just like, when you think of dragon's blood, and then you burn this shit, and then you see how it burns, and like the way it melts, it gets like all gooey and like sticky and stuff like that. You don't touch it, because it's like, you melt it on charcoal. I think you're supposed to melt it on charcoal. That's how I've been burning it, unless you just like catch it on fire and you watch it melt. But it smells so good though, and it looks like and as it melts though, because it's so thick, that's why it's called dragon's blood. At least how they made those resins look, and how they're produced and how it burns. It's thick. It's like a deep red like that, but they're like, it's like green in there too. Also, oh shh. It's the sexy back for me. But obsidian, right? This is literally like volcanic glass. And I was just thinking about how obsidian, right? How that reminds me of like dragon, like a dragon's, like, you know, dragon glass, you know, like from a fire breathing dragon. It's just like Game of Thrones. Oh shit. Speaking of, how about we just, do I got it in here? Oh, I do. Yay. Okay, I don't know. Well, I sound like special ed when I did that. But I'm probably gonna draw one Game of Thrones deck, one card from my Game of Thrones, because I think this is already a long enough video. But I have Pathfinder at the bottom of the deck before I even like split it up and shuffle. Trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. Exactly. And you're very smart too. I think that maybe the truth that what's going to be coming out that you're going to have to explain to me, it's another thing that it's what's keeping you bound and stuck and not giving you the courage to come forward. But again, like, help is from above. Only God can judge at the end of the day. I will say that. There's grace. And look, there we go. Forgiveness. Let go of your judgment because only God can judge. Only God can judge. And don't think that means that he's judging you, like judging you. He gets it. He's an intellectual more than anything, but he also understands your heart because of, other things. But the lizard, yeah, we're pulling those dragons out. Daydream. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. You. And it's so crazy. What's so crazy, right? Last night, I finally watched To See the Chucky. I've seen it before, but I wanted to watch it to get a refresher, but it's crazy how, I didn't really miss much. Everything is exactly how I remembered. They had the baby. They end up getting adopted from some dude who used him as some ventriloquist act. Finds out that his parents are alive, or at least the bodies of his parents are alive, and be used as props or to make a Chucky movie in Hollywood. So he decides to ditch his owner or whatever to go and get his family back. He revives them, and basically he wants them to not kill anymore. That's what it is. So, but comes to find out that Chucky, he ain't gonna stop doing that. That's just in his blood. He tried to, but he can't do it. So then that kind of conflicts the child, because not only that, once they find out that that's their kid, they were trying to give him a gender, or give the child the gender, but comes to find out that it's they really. So it's Glenn and Glenda, but they end up having twins because they end up inseminating Jennifer Tilly, who is actually voiced by Tiffany. The innuendos, the entendres in that movie, but yeah, but the whole thing was that because of family traditions, and then them trying to force the family traditions onto their child is what fucked them up mentally. And because at certain episodes, right, if he would become Glenn, it was certain episodes, but you would see that, you saw that he was Glenn. He didn't even have a name, so he was just the boy. And I don't even know, I forgot. I was in and out of it. But he was a boy, and then when the parents came around, Tiffany wanted a daughter, so she wanted to be more ambiguous about it. So it was just well, you're a girl, but but then they gave him the choice, so he was going by both. But something happened, and then he ended up killing somebody. So therefore, they became a split personality. So I guess they both end up becoming killers, but one of them is actually Glenn ended up snapping only because of how everything was going on. But because they had twins, Glenn was able to be a boy while Glenda was able to be a girl, but Glenda was the one that was out there wreaking havoc. That was going to be the problem child. That's going to be Chucky's pride and joy, daddy's little girl, for real. And I haven't seen the later movies after that to see how that story played out with the kids and stuff like that. But yeah, let go of your judgment. Forgiveness, right? Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you, right? Whatever you're going through, only God can judge. And even then, he still forgives. Forgiveness and grace is always God. Help from above. Don't ever feel like you're alone, bro. Them devils, that demon, they're there. But don't forget, God is watching. God is observing. So they may be there in your face, trying to keep you stuck, but God is watching you, and God knows who you are, and God knows that you got strength to really fuck some shit up. But do it with grace, though, and forgive those around you. Same thing with you, Aries. Tap into that Six of Wands. There's victory there. You know you deserve victory. You know that you know you're the golden child. You know you're the golden child. And it's so crazy. It's again, once again, we're going back to religion. We're going back to religion, right? It's crazy how one may be the product of Lucifer and Lilith, right? It could be that could be this bloodline, and this one, right, is still a product, but this is more so like, this is like Jesus, though. This is literally Jesus incarnated, I believe. And again, I'm not trying to gas up anybody or anything. I'm not trying to gloat, but I just that he's gifted. And because my family, we come from a religious family, right? You would think because we come from a Christian background, right? Our grandparents own a church. They used to own a church, right? You would think that with the circumstances with the situation that happened to him, right? Because they think that again, I told you, they think that he may be cursed or somebody put a voodoo spell on him or something like that. And it's a potential, it's a possibility that somebody could have put a spell on him. But I also could have, and I told him that this is also could be you going through an awakening right now, and it's just you trying to figure yourself out. That's why that Six of Wands is there. In reverse, you're literally stuck in the Phoenix Rising moment. Cause I'm telling you, I want to play this recording that I had with me and my cousin. And he did something that I'm not mad at him for doing it, because he did it for a reason, and he did it to expose him, at least expose what he was going through, you know. And again, I respect him for that as well, because like I wasn't scared, but it definitely, like, when it first happened, it threw me off guard. That's all it was. I'm like, I thought I was about to die. Like, I thought that like what that's all that was. It wasn't like I wasn't scared shitless. It was just I just said I thought I was gonna die, but like it was just like, it was like one of those like I thought I fucked up moments, but I was just more so like, no, Dom, stop making it all about you and think about the bigger picture about what is the fuck going on. You know, if you feel like you're having a spiritual awakening and you're doing tarot cards and shit like this, and your cousin is like, he feels like he's going through something, because apparently some girl gave him a reading, or at least basically had some type of epiphany that he was going to be like a celebrity, essentially. It was basically how he could be somewhat of a next J. Cole. Phoenix Rising, right? A star, a golden child, right? And ever since then, that's when, like, he told me how he went to go buy some weed, and then that's when, like, by himself, but he ended up getting it from a guy. He smoked it, and then that's when, like, he had the Pharaoh's awakening, right? Because that's when he kind of like he kind of snapped, and it basically it put him in a point that he almost hurt himself, right? So now they put him on medication, which I call bullshit, right? They put him on medication, but he don't even take the medication. But he tells me about like how certain things that he go like the things that like the abilities that he's getting. He may be able to he can channel. I know he can channel. He just doesn't know how to control it. And when I say don't know how to control it, that's what kind of scared the shit out of me, because we end up smoking, right? It wasn't even weed, cause again, like, I'm trying to cut back off of that because of like because the thing about it is he ended up smoking, and he thinks that the guy that he bought the weed from laced it, and that's what kind of fucked him up. But like when you talk to him though, he's good. He don't seem like none of his brain is missing. He just seems more so like something like spiritually something's missing from him, and he's trying to get back to who he was spiritually. It's nothing mentally, it's spiritually what he's going through. I mean, they both were going through it spiritually, but he's more mental about his because of just his background on every fucking thing. You know, he's the one with they're both in a crisis. I will say that. In some way, shape, or form. And again, I'm not trying to tease them. I'm not trying to make fun of them. I know that there's just something there. And I've tried to reach out to him in some way, shape, or form, but the way I be feeling with these two, there's this because they're fire, there's just that fire energy that really it gets under me, and it just like, it's nothing bad, it's just like it's very sexual, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta learn how to control that, you know. But it's all about healing though at the end of the day, and that's what I also be sensing as well. Like, I know there's healing that needs to take place. You see the girl with her tits out, right? Like, something's gotta give, right? I was supposed to over here be dropping a dragon oracle, and there's a book that I need to buy that coincides with this to give you better details of the dragons themselves. Oh, look at that! Look at that! How about that? How convenient is that? So, yeah, Loki, you son of a bitch. Thor's red dragon. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you're safe. Exactly. There's your help from above right there. Mm-hmm. Your damn brothers. How about that? And look at that. You see how that goes? I was guided to get the dragon oracles, cause look, I'm doing the Black Moon deck, right? The Black Moon astrologies, which is Lilith. The card that comes out aside from Aries is Leo, right? I know a Leo. That devil, right? But yes, he jokes about being the Joker, low key, and then here we go with Thor. Thor's red and black and gold dragon. But we I mean, I don't see myself as Thor. However, I do see myself associated with the Asgards though. You know, actually, to be more specific, it was more so with the Scarlet Witch. It's her children. It's what's his name? Is it Tommy? Who was the actual who actually took after her gifts? Cause then he ended up going by the Asgardian. but then that name changed to something else. But then now we have the Kuan Ying's pink dragon. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolve by transit love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. That's for you. I mean, y'all can both take these dragons. Don't get fucked up. You know, they're both here to protect you. First of all, the way these dragons produce, there's trillions and trillions of these damn dragons. So, like, either or, y'all can take them. But they're both here to protecting the fire, the Leos and the Aries, especially during this Lion's Gate. Y'all, oh yeah, call upon those dragons. Y'all need protection. Also, learn to forgive yourselves. Have some grace. Love yourselves for the good and bad, right? At the bottom of the dragon, at the bottom of the dragon oracles, we have Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. There you go. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. So come on, start to tap into your wisdom, your soul's calling, right? That North Node. Find out what your North Node is. That's another reason why I could be stuck. And I told myself that I wasn't going to go into my soulmate's charts anymore. So, and I'm not going to do that. So that's yeah. I mean, the dependability at the bottom. I'm not going to read that, but I can no longer depend, right? I mean, dependability, that's not codependent. That's not saying codependability or codependency. Queen is playing Don't Stop Me Now. So again, like, we can depend on each other, but we can't codepend on each other. So that's why I'm not going to go into those charts anymore. Because that's codependency. That's doing the work for you. You got to start doing it yourself now. Both of y'all. All y'all. Anybody that's watching this, fuck, trying to be specific. This is going to be an energy reading. So I'm not going to even, I'm going to just say energy reading. That's it. It's going to be an energy reading. There we go. Elements. A water element energy reading. Nah, we can. It's just me energy reading. I'm gonna pull an Isis card, and we're gonna call it a day. I was gonna pull a Game of Thrones, but it's not necessary. Cause Khaleesi, she has dragons. Look at that. Maybe I should pull one more. All right, actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna pull one more for myself. That's gonna be my. Actually, no. The two that are out here. It's needed. Look at that. Rising Sun. Is there any other ones that flipped over? No. Ancient power mysteries. Right. Rising Sun. That's funny how the Phoenix Rising is here, right? Because again, that's really kind of stepping into your power. It's really stepping into that position of power too. You are supposed to be a religious figure, whoever this person is. Oh, I can't say you are, but I know my cousin is because of our family background. Like it's a birthright, right? And then this one over here, he has some type of royalty to him. Like and I think that's another thing too. And again, I don't even want him because of his money. Because when I met him, he didn't have anything, which was like perfect, right? Oh wow, how the fuck that turns out, right? How that turns out. for this to be some Princess and a Frog type love story. Right, with this one. The frog turned into a prince. Rising sun. But again, like I said before, how we talked about Lucifer and Lilith, how he could be a product of them. And here we go with the rising sun, morning star, right? And this one, he's going through a Pharaoh's awakening as well. Oh, shit. That's funny how I just said Princess Tiana, Princess and the Frog, right? And then Azealia Banks, young Rapunzel comes up. Get ready to pop shit. Rising sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. Aw. Come through, sunchild. Come through, sun signs. Look, you rising suns. You Leos and you Aries, rising suns. So you could be a Leo rising and an Aries rising, right? As well. Time though, that time and that Chronos, that Chronos. What is Chronos? I think Chronos is time, right? Chrono Trigger, something like that. But it's Nosos, right? It's that labyrinth, and it's going within the labyrinth, or you're in that labyrinth already, but it's like, it's time to face that bull. It's time to face the bullshit. Forgiveness. Anything else? How long have I been recording? It's not up here. Well, it's 4:04 in the afternoon. Stream manager. Oh, an hour and 17 minutes. That's good, because usually it'd be like almost 2 hours long. I'm gonna do a one Game of Thrones card. That's crazy. Oh, wow, that hit a funny bone. So that definitely just like shot up. Oh, why am I pulling it from there? There we go. Oh, look at that. The bottom of the deck, Emperor. That's also Aries energy. Oh yeah, you could be a father. I know the Leo, he is a father. But to how many kids? Who knows, right? No judgment here, but you keeping your distance from a reason, and I only follow one of your baby moms, cause I only follow one of your baby moms. Chariot. That seems like forward movement to me. But there's a fight that needs to be had. Not a fight, but there's going to be some conflict. An altercation. It don't even mean not necessarily mean a fight, but there's going to be some type of friction, some conflict. Conflict and resolution, because with that Chariot there, it's just like, you see how it's looked like, still like a victory, like they've won something. Oh wow, you might be like traveling, hopping on the train and traveling, because Come On Ride the Train is literally playing right now. Now, I will say this is a selected playlist. Now, I didn't touch my playlist to go and find this song, but I do have it on shuffle, and there's like a lot of songs on this playlist. You can actually check it out on iTunes. It's the Fuck You playlist, or Fuck You Radio, I believe it is. But 4 of coins. Seven of Cups, illusions. Page of Cups, fish out of water. Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups. I still feel like strength at the, strength in death, transformation in full. Oh wow, these are three major arcanas. I'm gonna leave those there because this is important. If there's another major arcana, 10 of Pentacles, that's a family situation. So, what's about to happen, or again, everybody has free will. We talked about that with one of those chakra cards, or the healing crystals, right? Oh wow. There's gonna be some parallels. And I think both for y'all. It may not be around the same time, but I just still feel like this is two individual people that are having similar experiences. But and that's why this needs to be a general reading. 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. I feel like that's what's happening. And there you go, Ace of Wands. It's that new spark to offering a equal give and take. But regardless of what I just showed you here, what I pulled out is what you're going to be having to face, right? Again, here's that Leo card there for double confirmation, right? To specifically a Leo. Leo's gate as well, is we're getting close to that. Next week we're literally in August, so 88 will be here before you know it. Let me tell you how it's we're coming into October, August, right? So his birthday, this Leo's birthday is Monday, not tomorrow. Or wait, tomorrow. What? We are like, I need to relax. His birthday is Monday. And then Lionsgate is the 8th. And then Friday the 13th. So there's like three significant things. Oh, and look at that. Dragons, more dragons. So it's like you're protected. And it's funny how I was thinking about bringing another dragon in. Right, but there's already a dragon. Yeah, you got 2 more dragons here. But it's needing to take a leap of faith. It's literally facing that dragon, regardless of what it is. Regardless, clearly, death is there. But you see who is death though, right? That's Arya Stark though, and she embodies death. It's funny how she's next to Tyrion, right? Because these two literally are full in death. She's reckless. She's made foolish decisions, but in near-death experiences. And if you see where she's at in this particular moment, this is where she's supposed to be training, to be no one. So it's like it's like taking a leap of faith to face the dragon. But again, strength is here, right? We already know who this is. This is a woman who's dedicated, who doesn't back down, who refuses to let any type of social constructs or any type of societal boundary, like any type of society's images or things of the sorts. She does not let that hold that against her. And then also too, like I've said before, and again, I'm not even trying to get into the business of, people, but we already know the background of Brianna, Brianna of Tarth, right? As you can see, she's in the armor, right? But she also comes from royalty. But she did not. She's really a princess, right? So again, like this could be some type of significance. Like you could be like, not saying like you are like bloodline, right? You could be, but in reality, you just could be. It could be like maybe your family is like wealthy, right? Or they could be like a well known family, right? Like a big well known like mob type. Like everybody knows who's who around them, and but you decide to keep that on the low, and you do your own thing, cause you a Leo anyway. You march to the beat of your own drum, you know. But at the end of the day, you still, regardless of what you get yourself into, you still somehow manage to triumph over anything. That's why that chariot is there as well. It's like you're always able to push forward. And I always feel like I don't mean to like really just really talk on to the Leo, because I'm not. I'm specifically speaking to anybody that gets into that Leo energy, who knows how to really harness that Leo energy. Like, do y'all understand what loyalty is? Do y'all understand what the assignment is? Like the mission? Like, let me tell you something about this woman. Like, she understood what the fuck the job was, and she got it done. And she stood by everything that she stood for, regardless of what it was that was going on in the situation. Like, this is a very honorable, loyal, and trustworthy person. So much so that she's strength more so than the King of Wands. Right? This is a major arcana. This is not the sun, but this is, I'm not gonna say, I would say, I guess the impact of it, it's stronger than the sun. Because it's strength. But the sun, it's all about illumination. I still feel like that's the spiritual strength. That's the spiritual strength. This strength right here, this is all physical. In your mind. Mental and physical strength right here. So, and again, but learning, right? So this also could be like this. And I told myself I was supposed to pull one card. But that's another thing too. This could be for this, and this could be for the Aries. It's like taking a leap of faith to cut whatever it is that's stopping your victory. Your Phoenix rising. Protect shoes in times of change, right? If you really gotta, and look, it says, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. That's what the death is here. It's here to end something and begin something. It's about transformation, endings and beginnings. But are you willing to step into that labyrinth though? Be that fool. And look at that, right? Because you see, this is that moment where he decides to go into the chambers. This is when Daenerys has been kidnapped, right? Well, yeah, this is because Drogo came in to rescue her from that whole outbreak that happened at that stadium, or at the Coliseum, but with the Sons of the Harpies, they all tried to attack her. So she got whisked away, but then she got left. But then that's when the Dothraki came in. That's funny because there they all go. Came in and took her away. So in that process, Tyrion decides to go into the catacombs to free the dragons, the other dragons, to go find her. Right? So this is you going in to probably stepping up to whoever it is and bringing it into who's stopping you from your gifts, from your talents, from your abilities. Or maybe transforming the situation, or cutting yourself away from them, right? Away from whoever it is. Because again, the Six of Wands is forward. It's a forward movement in victory. But if it's in reverse, you ain't moving. So it might be a false victory. So you might be moving to go right back down. Be careful with that. And this Leo is just like, it's getting out of your mind. Forgiving yourself. Understand that God loves all his children. We all make mistakes, right? And I understand that you may have wanted to do something for the sake of religious beliefs, right? But understand that if that's never worked out for you in the first place, why would you even try to force that with somebody that you don't even really connect with? Chariot is also water, so again, sensing, water element. This is Cancer though, I believe. It's the emotion. So you got Leo and Cancer here. You could be a cusper as well. Wow, look at that. You could be a Leo Cancer cusper. Because this is, it's officially Leo season, but yeah, this is still getting in that energy of Cancer and Leo, right? So you still have Cancer in your chart. Again, Mars, I have, Cancer for. But neither here or there. But get that strength to push forward. To lighten the mood, I say get a gift. That lilac specifically. And I know how I was just saying about in my last reading about how somebody else might be watching my videos to try to bring in a gift as well. I mean, again, bring the lilacs in if you don't know me. But if this Leo knows me, I know. I mean, if this Leo, regardless of what he gives me now, because that's funny, because he's always bringing in something. And I realized that too. So I can't say, I can, you slick son of a bitch. So I can't ever say that he ain't never give me shit. You son of a bitch. He gave me some chopsticks. I got this golden lighter that I still have that I was thinking about tossing anyway, just to see if that would manifest his ass around here. Because I know that lighter that he gave me wasn't his to begin with. And those chopsticks that he gave me wasn't his to begin with. But, to replace that golden lighter that he has, I found this lighter one day when I was smoking. Of course, look at it. Dragons. I'm telling you, I'm low-key obsessed. And it really has nothing to do with tarot. I've always been into dragons and mythology of the sorts. I have a thing for Japanese culture. I kind of grew up like that. We took a trip to Japan one time. My mom and my sister and I, right, took a trip to Japan. I didn't stay very long. I was young, so I really have no memory of it. But I don't know why I'm mentioning that story. It's neither here or there. Because it was maybe family you probably got to fight with, holding back from your emotions, sensing that they may be what's stopping you from your Phoenix arising. Yeah, you're oh wow, telephone. So somebody might be blowing up your phone soon. Ancient power mysteries. The oracle guides you The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words or through what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Let me find out. I'm trying to call in my soul tribe. Because again, with that soul purpose, that Black Moon reading that I just did, right? The tulips and the flowers popped up, right? As like the like people exchanging gifts, and that was in the life purpose. That's what you don't see coming. So this is again me elaborating on this to the masculines in that situation, to maybe to the specific masculines that are designed to be in that energy, because you can't manipulate it. I'm telling you, like where these people are going to be at, these feminines and these masculines, whoever, however you resonate, you know, whoever is the chaser at this point, because the people who are identifying as the feminines are no longer the chasers. They're literally standing in their power, in their empress or high priestess energy, and they have to sit still. You know, they can no longer try to fight for this connection anymore. Not saying that they give up and walk away and say fuck you, you know, but they just gotta focus on themselves until y'all can get it together and present yourselves in that manner, to be ready to come into union, to reconcile, right? I think this what this is, reconciliations. That's why this lilac wanted to come out, right? So if it's not for, if the masculine, if this is not for you to give to your feminine, or to you whoever you see as your divine soulmate, your divine counterpart, you know, that other person, your other half, your twin flame, however you want to label it, but just be mindful of those labels though. But this is the one thing I like about this Leo though. He don't care about labels. I swear this actually might be my fucking soulmate. This entire time. And I've just been denying him, only because I've just been so adamant about the Aquarius and how I felt about. Oh wow, so Moonlight is playing. That could be significance, right? As we talked about the moon, right? The moon readings, but I think there's enough, right? I've spoken enough about coming forward and stuff like that. But check out that blue moon, the blue moon. Here we go, that black moon. Disrespectful. Check out that black moon reading. This could be significant. Still trying to figure out how I'm gonna label this. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you or not. If you know somebody that this could help. Or if you know somebody that's going through this situation, please reach out to them and send them this video, or break it down to them in the best way possible on like the healing that they may need. You know, if you are cross watching for somebody, right? You know, please be mindful, right? That if you're cross watching, that the person that you're cross watching is somebody that you are actually so connected to. It's not just somebody that you have a feeling for. This is somebody that you have to know that you, in your soul, your soul has to fucking move you in some way, shape, or form. Because I'm telling you, if this is just like, oh, he broke my heart, like, no, like if you're with somebody and then shit just like went left, not even like a whole, it doesn't have to be like a whole scenario. It could have been like things was cool one day and then he just was just like, you know what, fuck you, I'm just gonna walk away, like just like that, on some like, maybe he got bipolar issues and you just, y'all didn't stay around long enough to understand him in that way, and maybe that's probably was his way of showing you that like I'm bipolar, so I'm gonna show you in the most bluntest way that I can, without it being like you trying to baby me or coddle me or try to feel like I'm broken and I need help. Like again, men logic it's wild. It is fucking wild. But Doja Cat is playing. It's called Cyber Sex. So yeah, somebody's watching you online and they want to get it on. I mean, if you could just hit me, no, not even hit me up on my phone. Pull up. Don't try to have no cyber sex. Don't try to have no tantric sex. Don't try to astral project. Don't try to show up in my dreams. Pull up on a motherfucker. Period. Just, that's all I gotta say. Just pull up. Just pull up. What's that song? Pull Up to My Bumper by Patra. Yeah. There you go. Just pull up. But y'all take care. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a fantastic and wonderful rest of the time that you're watching this video. Y'all be easy. Bye-bye.